You're right on time for Hope TV News Watch on this 28th, the day of January 2024. A very good evening to you and welcome to the broadcast. My name is Kennedy Kimani. Now, President William Ruto has arrived in Rome, Italy to participate in the Italy-Africa Summit. The two-day conference is aimed at strengthening ties and collaboration between Africa and Italy, while at the same time presenting the country's strategic plan aimed at reviewing its approach to the African continent. The agenda of the summit covers diverse areas of cooperation, including food security, culture, education, vocational training, energy security, economic and infrastructure development, as well as joint efforts against human trafficking and terrorism. The summit, whose theme is A Bridge for Common Growth, will witness the participation of 20 African heads of state and government. In a press release, State House spokesperson Hussein Mohammed has said the head of state will deliver an address on the crucial topic of energy security. President William Ruto currently serves as the chair of the Committee of African Heads of State and Government on Climate Change. President Rigathi Gachagua has called for enhanced collaboration between and among East African states in tackling security challenges to spur development. Speaking in Mombasa, when he officially opened the Mashariki Cooperation Conference being attended by the National Security and Intelligence Chiefs from 15 states in Eastern Africa, the Deputy President said security is a national, transnational and international issue which must be tackled with corresponding interventions. Our very own Alice Diana with the details.
National Security and Intelligence Chiefs from 15 states in Eastern Africa are attending the Mashariki Cooperation Conference in Mombasa. Addressing the delegation, Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua stated that security challenges in Africa threaten national development agendas for social-economic transformation. He pointed out that if insecurity is not strategically and decisively tackled, it may derail the vision of transforming the lives of Africans.
Are taking root as radicalization cells also grow. As technology advances, crimes and other forms of insecurity have gone high-tech, therefore more complicated. These and other security challenges threaten national development agendas for socioeconomic transformation towards the Africa we want, as outlined by Agenda 2063 of the African Union. Security concerns are a threat to Africanizing. Besides achievement of sustainable development goals as envisaged under Agenda 2030. Africa is without doubt.
While calling on African states to work together to address security threats, Gachagua noted that there is need to invest in security for better outcomes.
National intelligence services cannot be left behind. You have to be ahead of the game. That is why this conference on harnessing opportunities to address the common threats for a peaceful and prosperous region offers a moment for networking and building joint strategies. As a region, we have all borne the brunt of insecurity when our neighbors are troubled. Trouble anywhere in our region is trouble for everyone. That is why we must work together to address security threats. Distinguished delegates, in particular,
the DP appreciated the security and intelligence chiefs for the work they have done for the many years in combating terrorism and encouraged them to continue cooperating, sharing intelligence and working together to create a stable region.
For the good job that you are doing for the last so many years, where various threats have been thwarted and incidents of terror have been managed to a very large extent. In our beautiful country here in Kenya, we are still traumatized by the 1998 bombings at the American Embassy, the Westgate Mall attack, the Dusit attack. And when we reflect for the last several years, we have not had any terror attack. For the public may not know, it is the men and women in this room who have worked tirelessly to thwart so many efforts that would have created hell for our people. I really want, on behalf of my president and the government of the Republic of Kenya, to appreciate all of you.
Alice Diana, Hope TV News Watch.
Alice for that report. Now, Kenya has today marked the Data Privacy Day, a day observed every 28th of January. In a move considered as proactive towards building a privacy-conscious society, the Data Privacy Day is observed internationally to raise awareness of the importance of digital privacy and data protection and inspire discussion on best practices for safeguarding personal information. The Data Privacy Day commemorates the Council of Europe's Convention 108, which is the anniversary of the first binding international law securing individuals' rights to protection of their personal data. In Kenya, the National Cybersecurity Alliance has themed the week-long commemoration as Take Control of Your Data, with the ICT Cabinet Secretary Eliud Owalo leading workshops in Kisumu, Mombasa and Nakuru, and officially launching the AI chat box in the Office of the Data Protection Commissioner.
In the midst of the digital revolution, where technology reshapes our daily routines, artificial intelligence emerges as a beacon of change, transforming the very fabric of how governments interact with organizations and citizens alike. Within this landscape, the Office of the Data Protection Commissioner, ODPC, embarks on a pioneering journey, harnessing the power of AI-driven chatbots to revolutionize awareness.
Appeal ruled that the housing levy was unfair to Kenyans as it only targeted a section of the population. A section of leaders are now demanding for the refund of the already deducted housing levy from salaried Kenyans. Led by Matungulu Member of Parliament Stephen Mule, the leaders have hit out the Kenya Kwanza administration over what they term as defiance of court orders.
Ile kodi unatoza wa Kenya ya housing levy is unconstitutional and it will remain unconstitutional in a democratic country called Kenya. Kwa hivyo wacha kujipiga kifua ukisema utaendelea. Mimi nataka kutangazia waajiri wote wa Kenya nikiwa hapa Mavoko. Hakuna kutoza hiyo ushuru, is unconstitutional. Tafuta pesa mahali pengine ujenge nyumba zako. Ametisha koti, lakini nataka kushukuru wale wa Court of Appeal. Jana wamesema hii muradi ya kuchukua pesa yetu ya kwenda kutujengea manyumba na sisi tumejipanga na manyumba zetu, hiyo kitu ni unconstitutional na wasimamishe. Mheshimiwa Makao ni commissioner kule bunge, kwa hivyo huyu ndio anatulipa mshahara. Mheshimiwa, unajua tumekatwa hiyo pesa miezi kadhaa. Sasa koti imeamua, wewe tuambie mshahara mtaturudishia lini? Ile mulikata mturudishia.
Well, Public Service Cabinet Secretary Moses Kuria now says that the government will soon launch a crackdown on individuals running short rental spaces but are not registered with Airbnb. In a statement on his X account today, Kuria said the crackdown will include anyone else offering such services outside any licensed platforms. According to the CS, the fact that most are referred to as Airbnb but rental transaction done outside of the platform has created a major security exposure. CS Kuria's remarks comes a day after a countrywide peaceful march against femicide was held in the country, protesting the recent murders involving young women in Kenya. Well, you're watching Hope TV News Watch. It's now time for a quick breather, but after the break, we still have much more, so see you on the other side.
Hope TV is where you look and live, with an excellent selection of the best Christian programming consisting of local and international content of inspirational stories, talk shows, Bible commentary, youth, health shows, children entertainment, contemporary gospel music, extended times of worship, live broadcast, news, movies, drama, Christian ministry programs, and so much more. Hope TV is another quality service from Christ is the Answer Ministries with over 45% of authentic and credible local content every week. Hope TV is a sister station to Hope FM, Kenya's leading Christian radio station with footprints across the country. Tune in to Hope TV, where you look and live.
Hello there, praise the name of the Lord. My name is Evelyn Wanjiro. To get Naiwe Maombi as your skiza tune, SMS skiza 8830022 to 811. Hope Skiza, spreading the hope.
Welcome back. You're watching Hope TV News Watch. Now, peace efforts have been dealt a big blow in the North Rift region following the killing of a national police reservist by bandits barely 2 weeks after the Ministry of Interior deployed 205 national police reservists in West Pokot County to man its borders in hotspot areas such as Dakwel and Chesagon. Confirming the incident, Ombolin Chief Joseph Korkimul said the tension is still high in the area after the attack, saying the security team is pursuing the bandits who are believed to have come from Kaptir in the neighboring county of Turkana.
Pokot alipigwa risasi akajeruhiwa. Kwa hivyo ukisema na kutenda, watu wetu watakaa vizuri, kwa sababu maafa sasa na bahali pa kuua watu ni pande ya Pokot. Wapokot hawajiui, kuna jirani anakuja kuwaua. Kwa hivyo naomba sisi wabunge tuongee na tuonyeshe watu wetu barabara ya kufuata ya amani. Ya tatu,
pia wa hii kaunti yetu hapa ya West Pokot, tafadhali mimi nikiwasihi, the first prerequisite of economic growth is peace. There is no country in the whole world that developed kama hiyo nchi haina peace, haina umoja. Mimi nawaomba kwa heshima tukae kama madugu.
Wajambazi wachache wamechukua nafasi. Kwa hivyo sisi kama viongozi wote tushtumu kabisa wale wajangili wachache, kwa sababu wananchi wanaishi pamoja kamili. Kwa hivyo game ya kublamiana tusiwe naye, tuchukue nafasi hiyo na energy yetu kufukuzana na wale wajambazi wanatusumbua. Sababu ukiona sisi na Turkana tunafanya biashara mzuri, ukienda Urutumu, ukienda wapi. Kwa hivyo ni wajangili wachache, lakini siku zao zinaenda kumalizika.
Rafiki yangu Murkomen, viongozi walio wengi, utulete pamoja pastoralists, viongozi kutoka kwa jamii ya Wakalenjin, upande wa Tugen, Deyo, Turkana, hapa Pokot, Samburu. Can you call us for a meeting? Tuzungumzie hii vita ambavyo imesumbua watu wetu kwa miaka yote. And from that we will finish.
Now, Christ is the Answer Ministries Church has today concluded its 21 days of prayer and fasting with the family service in all the CITAM assemblies. The 21 days of prayer and fasting, which began on the 8th of January, so congregates take time and pray for various needs. Speaking during the solemn assembly at CITAM Valley Road, CITAM presiding Bishop Callisto Dede called upon Christians to be a community that cares for others and uphold the principles of God's word while creating space for everyone to discover a sense of belonging.
Praise, say praise, oh, forever say, forever God is faithful, forever.
But we are not being called to uniformity. You need to maintain your identity as an individual. Some of us are loud, some of us are quiet, some of us are exuberant, some of us are conservatives. In spite of the way in which we are, we maintain our dignity and our identity. But when it comes to the corporate body, the union, that we come together as a body of the Lord Jesus Christ, because there are some tenets of truth and ideas that are coming from God that unites us and joins us together so that we treat one another. We care about you. We care about you. We are one body. We are part and parcel of one another. This is the calling that is being placed upon us to be united.
God is faithful forever. God is strong.
Crossing borders now, and one person was killed after two masked gunmen attacked a church in the Sarıyer district of Istanbul. According to Turkish Interior Minister Ali Yerlikaya, the incident occurred around 11:40 a.m. local time while the Santa Maria Church was holding Sunday service. The minister said a large-scale investigation has been launched and authorities are trying to find the two attackers as the motive remains unknown. Turkey Justice Minister Yilmaz Tank has condemned the attack and said the Deputy Chief Public Prosecutor and two other public prosecutors have been assigned to investigate the incident.
Hiç yüzünü deşifre etmez ki bunu yapan. Deşifre etmez zaten.
And to some sporting action now. In a bold stride towards athlete development, the Tegla Lerupe Peace Academy has unveiled its groundbreaking and strengthening athlete excellence program. The program is aimed at revamping the sports curriculum, upgrading training equipment, and integrating peace building and environmental modules. Speaking at the launch event at the academy, the renowned Kenyan long-distance runner and founder of the academy, Tegla Lerupe, expressed her excitement about the project's potential impact.
Peace Academy. Today we have our guest from the foreign government, and that's Ambassador to Kenya. He came to see because of failed operations between the TLPL, and I can say it's Kenya because we are not only working as a Tegla Foundation, and this is the school and the French embassy. So the meaning of this is to support education through sports, and especially to support the child care. So this is a program that this is not the first time for the ambassador to come here. He came to support, to fight against the disease that affects the region of Pokot, Kalasa, and it was like 2 months ago. So he was supposed to come here for this program, but I'm happy that he came today, all the way from the project that he has in this country. And this is the work that we are doing today, and it's not the last, but it's the beginning.
We're less than 200 days before the Olympic and Paralympic Games that will be held in Paris, and it was a very timely visit for me to concentrate this visit on sport and sport and development. So yesterday we launched together with the Minister of Youth and Sport an academy leveraging on the private sector. Company Decathlon has established a Pulse 42, will provide a shelter and a salary for 20 young Kenyan athletes, men and women, in Italy.
Now, KCB RFC extended their winning streak by beating Nakuru RFC 2012 in match day 7 of Kenya Cup action played at the Nakuru Athletics Club. The home side took an early advantage, scoring 10 minutes into the game before Andy Cole crossed the white line for the Curtis Olago-led outfit to cut the deficit. Darwin Mukidza added 3 points for the Bunkers just before the halftime whistle through a penalty to give KCB a narrow 8-7 lead at the break. Nakuru RFC scored their second try of the game in the dying minutes, but it was not enough to grab a win for the Wanyore side.
That game didn't go as we expected. We got in here expecting a bigger score, but nevertheless, we had to contend with the win, though narrow. A couple of things didn't work out for us. We were not firing on all cylinders. Nakuru also, we have to give it to them. They came to play and also to defend themselves at home in their backyard. So we pick up ourselves from here as we focus on the upcoming assignments. So by the next match, we're just going to adjust and tweak because we have a pool of players who we can always recall up to the Kenya Cup and see how it goes. Some decision-making errors made us succumb to pressure and delayed us getting into the rhythm.
Now, Angola became the first team to reach the quarterfinals of the 2023 Africa Cup of Nations after edging out Namibia in an eventful 3-0 win. Gelson Dala scored twice and Mabululu netted a classy third to seal the win. Meanwhile, Nigeria reached the quarterfinals of the AFCON after Ademola Lookman scored twice to beat a disappointing Cameroon 2-0 in the last 16 in Abidjan. The Atlanta forward opened the scoring 9 minutes before the break and sealed the win in the 90th minute. The Super Eagles will meet Angola in the quarterfinals this coming Friday. Well, currently Equatorial Guinea are playing Guinea and the scores by now is 0-0. However, Equatorial Guinea have a red card. At 11 p.m. East African time, Egypt will face East African neighbors DR Congo. While with that, we come to the end of our news tonight. Many thanks to you for watching Hope TV News. We really do appreciate the value of your time. On behalf of the whole team that made this broadcast a success, have yourselves a blessed night. My name is Kimani.